G'day Year 7s and welcome to our second holiday video tutorial. I'm sure you're all loving watching these, getting used to me rambling on again before we go back to school. Anyway, this one shouldn't be too long. Here we are talking about translations. If you remember our last video tutorial, we looked at rotations and reflections. Translations are also part of the transformations little section here. But these ones are fairly easy. They're not hard. Alright, so a translation is an isometric, again, not changing its size or shape at all. It's going to stay exactly the same size and stay exactly the same shape, doesn't change, involving shifts either left or right, up or down. And that's basically what it is. Describing a translation involves saying how many units a shape has shifted either left or right or up or down. Alright, so it's really, really simple. So in this case, the shape, which way is the shape? This is the shape 1 and this is the image over here, so it's shape 2, the image part of it. So which way has this shape moved? Okay, hopefully you're sort of thinking to yourself, well, it's moved to the left and also down. Okay, and then to finish off your translation is, or describe this one in particular, is that you just say how many units left or right it's moved and how many units left or up or down it's moved. Alright, you only need to really use 1 point to do that. So if I look at point A to how it's moved here, it's moved to the left 1, 2, 3 units. So it's moved to the left 3 units. Thank you. And it's moved down 1, 2 units. Whoops, let's do that one again. Thank you. So down 2 units. And that's basically it. So it's really, really simple stuff. So draw the image of the triangle ABC after a translation 2 units to the right and 3 units down. Alright, so I'm going to take, so you've got to do, basically when you do these, do each particular point. Okay, when you're describing a translation, you're going to get away with just using 1 point. Okay, because no matter which point you use, if provided the shape has not changed, provided it's an isometric, each point's going to have exactly the same translation. Alright, so for example, I did point C here, point C to point C. 1, 2, 3 units to the left and 1, 2 units down. So each point's going to be the same. But when you're drawing a translation, you've got to do point by point. Okay, so translation 2 units to the right and 3 units down. So I'm going to take point A first, 2 units to the right, 1, 2, and 3 down. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's my point A dash. What am I doing? Point B, 2 units to the right, 1, 2, and 3 units down. 1, 2, 3. There's my B dash. C, 2 units to the right, 1, 2, and 3 units down. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we use our line tool to draw neatly each of the lines, and we have just translated our shape, and I can't forget my last point, C dash. Okay, that easy. Really, really not difficult. Skip through these, see if I can find, whoop, too far, my example. And there's the example down there. Okay, so yeah, that's basically how to do it. So really, really simple. So that's a translation, drawing a translation. If you're going to describe a translation, so a point at 5 minus 2, so 5 on the x, minus 2 on the y, so there's our point there. Is translated to B dash at minus 1 and 2, minus 1 and 2 to here. So we've got to describe that translation. Okay, so it is moved obviously to the right and then up. Okay, and we just say how many units. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So it's gone to the right 6 units. And then it's gone up 1, 2, let's count that again, 1, 2, 3, 4 units, up 4 units. Don't know why I'm speaking like a robot. But anyway, let's have a look, see our answer. Skip down a little bit. Always like making sure that we get things right, so we've got to check them. Translation is 6 units to the left and 4 units up. Did I say right? I did say right, didn't I? I'm a fool. Hope you guys picked that up. That was silly. Left. Got to name my lefts and rights. Okay, left 6 units. I don't know why I said right then. That is ridiculous. Anyway, left 6 units and up 4 units. Let's recheck that. So 6 units left and 4 units up. That's simple. Alright, that's translations. Doesn't get any more complicated than that. It's really, really simple. You know, this stuff, all this type of stuff, when you're looking at rotations and transformations and you know, a few exercises ahead, looking at solids and nets and things like that, is really important if you get into architecture or drafting or computer animation, you know, all that type of stuff, building. Yeah, all this stuff is really important to learn and understand. So, yep, that's it. I'm not going to extend this any further. So that's drawing a translation and then describing a translation. Just make sure you know your differences from left to right. All right, I'll leave you with a very quick joke this time. What do you call a fly with no wings? A walk. Yeah, no, not one of the best efforts. But anyway, we shall see you on the next video. Bye-bye.